I wanna go fly, but the world don't wanna see me grow.
What's going on, guys? Pork here, and I'm back with another video, and this is going to be a tutorial video or an informational video, whichever one you want to call it. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to be good at Bo2, best classes, best perks, best attachments, best rush routes, and maybe maps to avoid playing on because it just suck dick. Alright, so for pretty much all of the submachine guns, the attachments that you want to use are usually quick draw, long barrel, extended clip, maybe stock sometimes, maybe fast mag. Definitely don't use suppressor or any sight. Don't use rapid fire on any of them or select fire. That will probably just not do you any good. But the only submachine gun that you want to put a suppressor on is the Peacekeeper, because it's better than if you treat it like an assault rifle. It's not that good if you treat it like a submachine gun. So if you treat it like an assault rifle, then it'll usually do better than if you would treat it like a submachine gun. Alright, so for the assault rifles, the attachments usually vary. Though, for most of them, the attachments are usually quick draw, reflex, maybe fast mag again sometimes, extended clip. I guess you could put on a target finder if you just feel like being a dick. You could use launcher sometimes, MMS. Select fire occasionally. You could also use suppressor, FMJ, and stock, but I would not recommend foregrip just because it doesn't exactly do a lot for the assault rifles. The only one that foregrip does a little bit to are the... So for the attachments, for the MTAR, the Type 25, M27, Scar H, and the AN94, usually just quick draw, suppressor, and stock will usually do you good. But as you guys know, or some of you may know, that I uploaded a video, I don't know how long ago it was, but it was about my best class ever, and it was with the AN94 with, I think it was suppressor and stock. Pretty good setup. And for the SWAT, the FAL, and SMR and the M8, usually you should use reflex, stock, FMJ. I guess you could, once again, use extended clip or fast mag, launcher, MMS. But if you really want to be sweaty, use reflex, stock, and FMJ. Especially on those guns. Like M8, the FAL, and the Scar H, those things are OP as fuck. And for the shotguns, the attachments are pretty much the same for all of them. Long barrel, laser sight. You could throw on stock and quick draw and extended clip. Don't tend to use reflex, suppressor, MMS, because you really can't shoot through walls with the MMS, and the suppressor just makes it sound like a BB gun and act like a BB gun. So the normal perks for the shotguns would probably just be long barrel, laser sight, and then extended clip, quick draw, and stock. Guess you could use fast mag, but it's not really too important because it doesn't actually make you physically reload faster, I guess, but it adds an extra bullet each time you put the bullets back into the gun. So, for example, if you have 6 bullets left in the R870 and you put fast mag on, it goes from 6 to 8. It doesn't go 6, 7, 8. So it's not like the assault rifles or submachine guns, like how you can actually reload faster. What? Nah. Oh, yeah. With the S12, you could use fast mags because it actually does stuff like the assault rifles and submachine guns. And then for the light machine guns, I really don't know the best attachments, but the ones that I tend to always use are stock, FMJ, quick draw, target finder occasionally, reflex, suppressor. And you could throw on any other sight, just don't be a douchebag with dual band, and don't be a retard and put a rapid fire. Especially on the QBB, because it's just like Scorpion. It's pretty much almost a Scorpion with rapid fire. But yeah, those are pretty much the attachments. Stock, FMJ, suppressor, quick draw, extended clip possibly, And then pretty much almost any sight. There's some that you should try and avoid, like zoom, dual band. Probably the hybrid optic you should avoid. And then for the snipers, you could technically use pretty much any attachments you want for any of the snipers. The best ones for the SVU, I'd say, are FMJ, fast mag or extended clip, and ballistic CPU, and you could throw on a suppressor. And then for the DSR, if you're like me and you don't like really need any assistance sniping, then you really don't need ballistic CPU or laser sight, and you really don't need to change anything about the actual sight. Like, you don't have to put ACOG, zoom, or dual band. And try to avoid suppressor on the DSR and ballista, unless you want to be a faggot on drone or turbine. But so the ones that you should use for the ballista, the ones that and the DSR, the ones that I find the most effective, if you don't need any assistance sniping, are extended clip, fast mag, and FMJ. So for the XPR, pretty much almost the same thing as the SVU. You could use suppressor, ballistic CPU, but if you're like me, you don't need any assistance. So I tend to use suppressor, extended clip, and FMJ. You could switch out extended clip for fast mag if you really wanted to. And then for the assault shield, yeah, there's no really good way to use it. Just put stuns, C4s, and combat axes, and you'll pretty much be fine. Make sure you have tactical mask though, because if you don't put tactical mask on and flak jacket, then you're pretty much screwed. And if you put C4 and tomahawks on your class, make sure you put fast hands, because that will make your life so much easier when you use a shield. And now for the secondaries, pistols. The ones that I usually use are extended clip and long barrel, but if you're gonna have a pistol class that's no primary, then you should definitely try and put 2 attachments on. Probably the best ones: extended clip, tactical knife, long barrel, fast mag, or even dual wield if you want to. Though dual wield does decrease your accuracy quite some bit, but it makes you better at the close range, and that's really what pistols are for. But if you're at more than like 30 feet away, then your accuracy is going to go so down. And that's pretty much for the other pistols as well. Just use the same general attachments: extended clip, the knife, long barrel, FMJ, fast mag, and then of course you could throw on dual wield if you really want to. And then for the crossbow and ballistic knife, even though you can't put attachments for the ballistic knife, pretty much the best attachment I think you could put on the crossbow is either reflex or tri-bolt. You could put dual band if you put a smoke, and then just be a complete douchebag like I've seen people do before. It's just a complete dick move. Pretty sure I've done that though, so just like being a douche sometimes. And then for the perks, pretty much the main perks you want to use if you're going to play search are flak jacket, toughness, dexterity, and extreme conditioning. And then if you're going to use a submachine gun in search, then you should probably use lethal and tactical, which means you are going to have to skip out on the other attachment, the third attachment that you could potentially use. And then same thing with the assault rifles for search. I mean, I guess if you want to be a sweaty nerd and put dead silence and awareness on, then go right ahead. You're going to be a sweaty faggot, but go right ahead. That's pretty much all the perks that you could use for anything except for the snipers. If you're going to use a sniper, put flak jacket, lightweight, toughness, and then dexterity and tactical mask. Because if you're at least decent at sniping, then you won't be you won't need to put a secondary on, so you won't need a pistol to pussy out of a sniper fight or some type of gunfight. If you're just that confident with snipers, then use lightweight, flak jacket, toughness, dexterity, extreme conditioning. Now I'll show you guys the best rush routes you could do on each map. I will leave out like all the DLC maps because some of you probably don't have the DLCs and some of you do. So if you guys want me to upload a DLC version, like best rush routes and where to go and where not to go, then be sure to leave it in the comments. If you did happen to enjoy this tutorial video, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to me for more Bo2 videos. This is my first tutorial video. I don't know how it's gonna do. So if you want to, share it. If you don't want to, don't share it. But yeah, this has been your boy Pork. Peace out.
Now the kid got money, everybody want a part of me. They hand out, palm up, a homie, you're the part of me. You ain't even know my first name. Said you ain't even know my first name.